Hey everyone, Combodude here, and this is going to be episode 11 of Let's Play Watch Dogs with Combodude. But as you can see, there is no video cam, my face cam, because this is not a live gameplay. I'm commentating after I played it, and that is due to the reason that, yet again, for the fourth time, my video and my live commentary got corrupted mid-gameplay. But nonetheless, this video was all about CTOS towers. Excuse me, CTOS towers. So, I basically went on a CTOS tower super run. And I did as many as I could, with a big finale at the end. So please stay tuned to the end to see that. So, yeah, this video editing program I've been using was a relatively cheap one, like 40 bucks I think, and it hasn't worked out too well. So if anybody knows how I can get a really good one for reasonably low price, please let me know. I know a lot of people use Sony Vegas Pro, although it's quite expensive. So I'm not really, at the moment, can pay for it, because I think it's about 200 bucks. But yeah, if there's any really good one that includes face cam adjustment in the actual program, yeah, please let me know if you wouldn't mind. So yeah, I was going on this big CTOS tower run. I was looking for cameras for the first one, and I kind of realized around here that these CTOS towers, they don't actually have guards. It's the control centers. Those have guards. So these kind of just unlock the map collectibles and things on the map. And the control centers really hack like the entire district of the city. Opens up a lot of things. So here I find this door, the red door. That means usually you need to get past it, and usually by cameras. So there I find a camera, and that white line shows where the unlockable button that you need to hack is, and then that reveals the next camera. After I moved the forklift down, and then I found the unlock, and then boom. So, all these CTOS towers are pretty easy like that. They get a tad more complicated as they go. I think I did about 4 in this video. I just wanted this episode to be entirely those kind of things. So, yeah, it gets a bit repetitive and boring with all these towers. But at the end, I do try to infiltrate the control center, which has so many guards, and it's quite interesting what happens there. And here I'm like, where is it? And I kept going back and thought I could climb up there. Wasn't exactly sure where it was. It was pretty dumb of me because it was literally right down there in front of my eyes, and I just didn't clue in. And then I'm like, oh, there it is. It was pretty dumb. But yeah, that's the first CTOS tower. and then it unlocks that entire area and puts things on the map. Also unlocks a new fast travel point, which is a hideout in that area of the city, which is marked as the little fast forward yellow symbol. The more towers you unlock, the more of these hideouts you will find and unlock. So it's pretty neat. I decided that this tower, would be tower number 2. So I thought the best way to get there would probably take the train. So I put my waypoint on the train, and then I went to go to the train. Oh. Yeah, it's a pretty good game with watchdogs. The multiplayer can get pretty intense. Like the other day when I was live streaming, I was turning a corner because I was trying to follow this player, and I didn't realize he was actually close to me. Oh, right here, I actually grabbed this guy's phone before you can actually call the cops. Because sometimes, depending on your reputation, when you steal a car, they might call the cops. But if you get to him quick enough, you just grab the phone and be like, no cops. Anyway, that was one of the first times I actually did that to an NPC. So yeah, the multiplayer, I was in the car following this other driver, and I turned the corner and I didn't realize he was coming my direction. He must have turned around, and he ran right into me, head-on collision. And in this game, you don't fly through the windshields, but if it did have that mechanic in the game, I guarantee you I would have. Because it's a huge car crash. And he was like, oh, that's not a AI driver, no way. Because I happened to like back up really fast. So, yeah, he got out of the car and shot me right in the head. But it was really funny. I was following him and then boom. Anyway, a little anecdote for you. So yeah. I'm not sure if you just heard that Windows error sound in the background. If you did, that was actually the point of where I lost the commentary and the webcam. And I didn't exit the game to check, as it kept on playing. So I really, really, really like everything I did in this gameplay. So I didn't want to just start over and give it up. So I thought I would make this video. Hope you guys don't mind. I know it's not like my other videos where you can see me in my technology, which is basically the whole focus of my channel. But yeah, didn't want to not have this gameplay. So I'm just looking on the second tower, which this one is above me. Most of them are actually. And you know, you just kind of have to look around, see how you can get up there. So I was just trying to get around. Using cameras is a great way to find where you can go. And here I was like, dumb again. I used the lift prematurely before I got on. And I also used the camera by accident. So yeah, I go on the lift. I go up the lift. And put my gun out for some reason. I think I clicked a button by accident. So then you just gotta look for cameras, because there's always doors to unlock to get to the tower. You just keep going camera to camera until you find the door unlocking mechanism, which is right there. And then, yeah, it's a matter of just going on through. So this is kind of like a guide video, kind of, on how to do these towers. In case any of you also play this game. I'm sure a few of you do. And yeah, so you know how to unlock each door and unlock each tower. Well, 4 of them anyway, since I did 4 in this video. There's a few things in this game I have yet to try. A couple things I haven't tried yet is Digital Trip, which is open world, like, alternate reality type thing. I've yet to try that. That would definitely be in a future video. And so here, I just completed the 2nd tower. And I think I decided that would be the 3rd one. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I wanted to do something else. Some more action, just to make it a little less boring. So yeah, I decided to try the nearby criminal. But something actually pretty funny happens. Another accidental gun click. My pen was kind of a bit too close to the pad that time. So yeah, it's about to happen. As soon as I go down here, my aim was, I guess, off. And when I hacked the wrong thing. Yeah, here it is, here. Yeah, I destroyed that transformer, caused a blackout, and scared the criminal away. LOL. I was trying to use a lift. Sometimes it's hard to aim exactly where you want to hack. In multiplayer, a little tip is that if you can cause a blackout during maybe a car chase, or possibly just when you're hiding, maybe, it'll turn off all the electricity. So that means they can't use cameras or blockers or anything else related to electricity. So people use that on me a bunch. The thing is that when you do use a blackout, like a blackout item that you build, not like a blackout like I did there with the transformer, it actually will flash, like with this hacking flash, where you are. So I was playing this game the other day, I didn't record it, but it was a multiplayer. Somebody hacked me, entered my game, they hid in a, like, dump truck looking vehicle, Because I think they caused the traffic jam, so the vehicle was stuck, and they just hid in the actual, like, container of the truck. But they caused a blackout, and I saw these lines, these hacking lines, emitting from the truck. So I was like, what is that? So I jumped into the truck, and yeah, he was in there. And then he jumped out, and then he did like a merry-go-round chase around the truck a few times. It was pretty funny. It's like one of those movies where the funny music plays. And I just chasing a guy around and around. I ended up shotgunning him in the face at the end. But yeah, it was funny. So here I'm trying to find the next CTOS tower, third one. And I found the lift. And this one was a tad trickier. Not that much. I just had to find the right camera and the right angle. Because I think there was 2 doors. So I climb up here. I find the first door. So next job is to find the camera. The camera was found there. And then it's just a matter of camera to camera. So yeah, so far in this game, I've been trying to do everything stealthily. Because that's the best way to really do things without getting caught. So, and this game doesn't have the greatest like sensitivity with the mouse. So action things is a bit hard, for me at least. In some games you can turn the mouse sensitivity really high. Like ridiculously high. But this game, not really. It just modifies it a tad. I wish we would modify it more. But yeah, so I tend to stay away from action and try stealth as much as I can. So that's the other CTOS tower. That one is done. So I believe there's another CTOS tower coming up. And then after that, it'll be a control center. Which I was actually quite surprised that I did successfully. Especially because of what happened at the end. Kind of just quick reaction. So, you'll see at the end of the video. I should decide to quick travel to the hideout since I want to climb all the way down. And that time she didn't call the police, which is nice. That's probably because of my reputation.
Are you up for a digital trip?
I'm like
That's
almost
the question you may get on the
the
streets of
highest
Chicago as a new
good
underground
reputation,
experience
I
takes
think.
hold. Known as
I think
a
I'm
digital
called a
trip,
protector
only
now.
one of these mind-altering experiences is currently
So,
available. But those in the know
I think there's
insist
one
more
more
will hit the
level,
streets very soon.
or two. Can't remember. Yeah, people will just not, they'll be like, hey, what's up, you're awesome. And I'll be like, yeah, I know. And, if you have a negative reputation, like killing civilians, oh, here's a really cool shortcut. I'm just like, pardon me. I thought that was a really cool shortcut. Anyways, yeah, negative reputation, people will see you and just be like, hey, I'm calling the cops. And then you'll be screwed. So, but you know, if you play a lot of games you like to kill civilians, which, you know, sometimes if that's your mood, then why not, right? But, then you're gonna get a bad reputation as like a criminal or a killer. And then every time you go to a shop, they'll be like, oh, that's the bad guy, it would be so hard. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing in this game, how they made it like that. But that's why I'm not going for negative. So right now I'm trying the 4th CTOS tower. And yeah. I also get a pretty nifty upgrade. I think because of this tower gives me some experience. And I get a really good upgrade that I desperately needed. If you've seen my other videos, I've desperately needed that. And I think it really helps. If you guys are playing this campaign in Watch Dogs, then I really suggest getting this upgrade that you'll see soon. It's a hacking upgrade. I never bother with climbing ladders down, I just drop. Alright, so that's CTOS tower number 4. And then it gives me this big experience boost, hideout, and then I decide, it's actually kind of a spur of the moment during this live, when I was playing, that I was going to do the control center to finish off the episode. So, I went for it. And the result was, to my satisfaction. Let's say that. And if you stay to the end, which I hope you do, you will see that infiltration of the control center. So here I'm just deciding what could I get for an upgrade. Got 6 available points. And then I find in the hacking tree this one at the top, right here. Disables reinforcements. It's a 5 cost, which is, you know, a good amount. But yeah, it really helps. Because I've had them call reinforcements a lot. So when you find a guy that has that ability to call, you can just disable it. And it won't alert them or anything. It's basically like, I don't know, short out their radio, I guess. So yeah, guys, I'd like to know, like, what kind of games are you playing now? I'm obviously playing Watch Dogs, and, I got some games that are in my to-do list from the Steam sale, as well as my birthday was a couple weeks ago, and I got some games there. I got on my to-do list for games is Murdered Soul Suspect, The Forest, which I might live stream the first time I play that. And what else? The Wolf Among Us, which just released the last finale, so I thought I would wait and then might play it all through instead of, you know, have to wait for the next episode. I didn't want to buy it till it was all available. So I have that to play. And I'm also playing Magic 2015. That's Magic the Gathering card game, which is pretty good. And, yeah, so what games are you guys playing? I'd like to know that. Are you planning to get games also? Like, I'm still debating if I'm gonna get the new Call of Duty. I hear it's quite a leap up, no pun intended, if you've seen the videos on that. There's got some leaping going on. But it should change the gameplay a lot. But I'll wait and see. The few things about Call of Duty I feel needs to be quite good for me to get it. Cause Ghost was okay, but the kill streaks was just not what I had in mind. Anyway, so back to the game. We are now entering the CTOS control center. And as you can see top left, when you get close to it, it basically starts a mission. Which anytime it has like a mission objective type thing there, I'm pretty sure you can't be hacked by other players. Even so, I was offline playing that in this video. So yeah, if you guys want to play it, if you guys want to like play the campaign without getting hacked, but you don't want to turn it off in game, because it says you'll lose all the experience. So just go offline and you play. And if you're
Hello?
not on PC, try disconnecting from the internet altogether. Pull out the plug or disable.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah. And here I just bought some energy drink just in case. You never know, maybe I need to gain some focus and do some action. So, yeah. Now my job is to basically get a feel for the center. What's it all about, where I need to go, how many guards are there. Now there is a ability that I do have, but unfortunately because of the mouse wheel is the only option, which my pen does not have. I can't use a mouse wheel. Therefore, I'm stuck with CTOS jammer device instead of blackout or scan. And, one day I will figure it out. I'm sure voice activated commands are software that I use occasionally. I'm sure that we'll figure it out. I just have to buckle down and figure it out. I haven't really been stumped by some games in a while, except fighting games, but that's a whole nother story. I don't play fighting games because of the controls. So, yeah, I can't scan for guards, which is like an automatic scan the whole area. So instead you do it the old-fashioned way, and you just use the camera and series of cameras to just, highlight every guard. And there's a system key that I got from Civilian. Those are good for crafting components.
Privacy is a basic human right.
And there's some rioters.
Down with CTOS.
Just picket fence guys. They're just protesting that privacy and stuff, because it's a CTOS tower. So here I think I decided to enter to get a better view of the area, because the outside cameras weren't really helping that much. So here I see there's a camera on a guard, which is a cool little feature of the game. It's like a moving camera, which can be very useful, or sometimes not useful. So, this is where the really intense part comes. So there I was lucky to find the access code right away. So I got the code. Now I need to just get over to the terminal without being spotted, since I didn't want to go action. I could have. You can play any mission, I think. Almost any mission. In action and guns blazing. But I know my capacity, and it's way better if I go stealth. So here I'm just trying to get a really good angle
Take a stand today.
so I can see every guard.
Maybe too late.
Or even possibly, I think at this point I was thinking maybe I don't even need to enter the area. Maybe we just hack my way through.
And do something.
I did that one time. In one of the early episodes. The first control center.
Affect all of us.
Which was kind of like the tutorial control center. So there I disabled the reinforcements just as a backup in case. So here I see that it says I'm supposed to be that way. So I thought, okay, I'm pretty sure I have to physically be there. I was thinking, oh crap. So, I make some lures and some jammers in case. Yeah, lures are awesome, guys. Do not underestimate lures. I've used them once, twice, many times actually. That was pretty close there. I thought they would have seen me. But, yeah, you can really, if you know where to place lures, which I think I've gotten pretty good, idea of how lures work and how guards their attention and stuff. But yeah, if you can do it properly, you can really stealth anything, really. I say really a lot, don't I? I thought this door for a second could be opened, but no, it can't. That's why I went over there. Now I'm thinking, there's like one guard there, and he's guarding there, yeah, so if I'm able to just throw a lure in front of him, which they can't see, by the way. I mean, you'd think they could. The little black sticky thing being thrown. I mean, on the screen it doesn't look that small. Not like a ant size. But no, they never see it. Which is a good thing, I guess. So I was thinking just wait, and then this was the best moment. When everybody's back was turned. And just sneak on through. But somebody almost saw me. Luckily, I made it through.
Okay, alright, you piece of junk. I got my eyes on you.
I'm not exactly sure why they say things like that when I lure. Like, what piece of junk? Like, they would be like, hey, you thing, sticky, the device making noise on the wall. That was always there. Yeah, really. Yeah, I made it to the area, now it's the minigame, which I suck at, and you probably know that by now. So in a second you'll see I'm gonna cut the video since it took me forever to figure it out. And that red one, once you move it, it starts a countdown timer. The alarm will go off after the timer is over. But I found out that, which is an interesting thing, that if you use it and then put it back to its original position, the timer will stop. So I bet that was pretty good. I'm guessing, just my guess, but that in more difficult modes of the game, like I made the difficulty setting higher than normal, because I always play on normal, probably they don't let you stop the timer. So you just have the timer when you go, and you gotta finish it within that time limit. But here you can stop and start the timer. See, I started it, gives you a minute, and then I put it back there, And I'm like, hey, what was that? And that I figured out you can actually stop it. Yeah, these get really confusing and so difficult. I might be like the only one who has problems, but I don't know. It's hard. Eventually I do figure it out, obviously, but it takes me a while. See, you can see how long it actually took me. Very long, it still hasn't cut. I left this bit in, just so you guys can see all of it. I think in a second, it will cut. Yeah, okay, so it cut. And I finally figured it out. Because, you know, the object is to get that top one, both sides coming in. That very, very top one. And you have to unlock all the other ones. And by getting all of them to hit at each side of the little nodes. So I finally figured it out. So it's hitting the right side. And now I just move this one. And it's hitting the left side. And I got it. So now I go into this hacking server area. And I decided not to do those little hack things. It just pulls up random, like, I guess Easter egg videos maybe. They're not really considered Easter eggs. They're just, you know, extra information. And then I just hack. And boom! The whole district of that city gets unlocked. So I was like, oh yeah, I did it. And I remembered I actually have to leave. I was like, uh-oh. So I had an idea that I could use this thing to attract the one guy close and then take him out. And it was risky to do that, but I did it anyway. And
that was weird.
So it creates that dog-like sound. He comes over to investigate. I'm hiding here. And then when he turns his back, I take him out.
Let someone else deal with this shit.
Yeah, that was pretty successful. And here, I'm like, what's that? Shutters.
Somebody out there?
And I'm like, oh, that was the wrong idea. I didn't know what it did. Just opened all my cover, basically. Dumb idea for me to do. But I was able to stay hidden.
Let someone else deal with this shit.
And I thought it was a perfect time to move it. So I went right out of the area. And here's the funny part. I forgot about the front guard. And he saw me and almost killed me. So everyone's alerted. And I just had to hightail it out of there. So it's almost perfect stealth until the end. It's pretty funny. I look like one of the running civilians. And I get in the car. And I then back up. Because they won't follow you out of the area, I think. Or they might, but they might have been just taking their time. I don't think so, though. I think once you actually leave a certain, like, the center, they won't follow you.
Damn, we had him.
So, I was able to escape successfully. And I just backed up right on out. So yeah, that was pretty good. And again, sorry this is not live commentary. This is me commentating after I have completed that. So yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching this video. I will be going away for a while on vacation. There won't be videos for a little bit, but I will be back with more watchdogs and maybe the forest, and catch you later. Take care and bye.